Hi, hello students, welcome to Let's Understand Physics. We are doing revision series for class 10 students based on electricity chapter. In the previous video, we have completed one question based on combination of resistances connected in series or parallel. Now, in this video, we are doing second question. If you observe, they have given this diagram and this question is asked in IIT question paper in 1977. This question for now is not asked in IIT level, but this can be asked in school level, so that if you practice this question, it will be very interesting as well as it will give you confidence that you can solve any question based on electricity. Okay, now in your chapter you have meters, voltmeter and ammeter you have learnt in electricity chapter. Here let's first read the question and understand how to find the reading of this voltmeter. That is the question they have asked in this. Okay, let's see. A potential difference of 220 volts. So here the supply is given 220 volt is maintained across a 12,000 ohm rheostat. You know rheostat. Rheostat means it is a variable resistance. This one. Okay. The voltmeter V has a resistance of 6,000 ohm. Now voltmeter also has resistance. That is what they have given. And point C is at 1/4 of the distance from A to B. If you observe, they have given on the rheostat 3 points A, B, C. Now, voltmeter is connected only across A and C. It is not connected with B. I hope you can see in the figure, isn't it? Then, what is the reading of voltmeter? Voltmeter reading you have to find. For your school level exam, generally internal resistance will not be given. We have learnt that voltmeter and ammeter in the ideal case. Ideal ammeter which measures current do not have any resistance. Its resistance must be 0. And voltmeter, it should have infinite resistance. That means it should not allow any current to pass through it, isn't it? But here when you have internal resistance, it doesn't have infinite resistance, but it has some resistance which has value 6,000 ohm. Now this diagram you have to simplify first. Let's draw the diagram. Okay. Now let's see. Supply, I am just taking a cell which is 220 volt. Okay, and then the rheostat, I am just drawing the same diagram in horizontal way. Okay, so here they have given A and B, but from some point which is C, there is one voltmeter connected. Sorry, actually B is here and A is here. Isn't it? In the diagram, observe here. A is here and B is here. So A and B. This point is C. Now this voltmeter has internal resistance 6,000 ohm. So A to B, what is the resistance value from A to B? AB resistance is equal to RAB, I am writing 12,000 ohm. Okay. Then RCB, from B to C and A to C there are different lengths. What is the length given? A to C. If you observe in the question, see here 1/4 of the distance from A to B. A to B, it is, let us take 12,000 ohm distance, but A to C is 1/4 of the distance. In the previous videos we have learnt, isn't it? The resistance value depends upon the length and that is directly proportional as well, isn't it? So RAC will be equal to 1/4 into 12,000 ohm. This is what they have given. So A to C only 1/4 of this length. Now 4 ones and 4 threes are 12, 3000 ohm. Isn't it? RAC you got 3000 ohm. But not only these two resistances, we have one more resistance which is voltmeter resistance, which is, I am just writing RV, internal resistance, or you can take small r as well. Okay, so how much is this? 6000 ohm, isn't it? In the question it is given. Now, if you observe, we will draw in a diagram. Now, let's see. Supply is same. Now, that rheostat I am making into two parts. As they have made BC and CA, we know AB is 12,000 and AC up to here it is, how much we got? 3000. So if this is 3000 ohm, total is 12,000 from here to here. This is 12,000. Then what will be this one? 12 minus 3, isn't it? 9,000 ohm. Understood? So I am drawing like that now. So the first part and then second part, and then from here this is the C point. Voltmeter is connected and the voltmeter also has resistance. So here I have taken V. Okay. Now how much is this? 9,000 ohm. Then this one. This is A and this is B. AC how much we got? 3000 ohm. I hope everybody understood this. Then voltmeter has 6000 ohm. So here on top you have 6000 ohm. Understood? Now, is it easy for you to simplify now? The 6000 ohm and 3000 ohm, both of them are connected in parallel. You have to take the formula for parallel combination and simplify it. Let's simplify. For RV and RAC are in parallel combination. So 1 by RP equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, isn't it? If you simplify this, you will get formula as 1 by RP equal to, you can take R1, R2 LCM. It becomes R2 plus R1. Like this also you can simplify instead of taking LCM. Then from here you will have RP equal to, take the reciprocal. RP will be equal to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Now here for us R1 is V, R2 is RAC. So those values we will substitute, 6000 and 3000. Okay. Now RP equal to 6000 R1 into R2. R2 is how much? 3000 divided by R1 plus R2. 6000 plus 3000. Now multiply, isn't it? RP is equal to 18,000. Another 3 zeros divided by 9,000. So 3 zeros and these 3 zeros will be cancelled. 9 ones and 9 twos, 2000 ohms is the parallel resistance. Understood? Now this 2000 will be connected in series with this 9000 ohm. Understood? Now let's see. RS will be equal to 9000 plus 2000 ohms. So RS is equal to 9 plus 2 11,000 ohms. So this is the effective resistance of the circuit. Then let's find out. There will be current passing through all this resistance, isn't it? If you find current only, you can find voltmeter reading because V is equal to IR. We now got R effective, and if you find I, you can find voltmeter reading by taking resistance of the connected resistors across voltmeter. Understood? Now let's see. What is current formula? If you take from here, V is equal to IR, isn't it? So I is equal to R, it will come to the other side of equal to. I is equal to V by R. Let's substitute. I is equal to V value is 220 volts given in the question, and resistance value now we got. How much we got resistance value? 9000 plus 2000 is 11,000. 0, 0 gets cancelled. Then 11 ones and 11 twos. So 2 by 100. 2 ones and 2 50s. Or you can take 0.02 as well, whichever you want you take. I value is equal to 1 by 50 ampere. By simplification we got this value. Now V is equal to IR. So here what is this V? It's not the supply connected. It is the voltmeter reading which we have to find. Current is same for entire circuit, isn't it? But the resistance which is connected across the voltmeter, only for that we have to get the voltmeter reading. So what we will do? What is the effective resistance we got from 6000 ohm and 3000 ohm? When you do this, you got some resistance, isn't it? For that only we have added 9000, which is 2000 we got. Understood? If you observe, we got this resistance 2000 ohm. So by using this you can find voltmeter reading. I value is 1 by 50 into R value is 2000 ohms. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 5 ones and 5 fours are 20, 40 volts. So voltmeter reading, how much it will show? It shows 40 volts. If at all the voltmeter is connected from BC, understood? For example, I am just telling, how do you find it? If the voltmeter is connected here, what is the voltage reading you will get? Then you have to take 9000 ohms. Okay. In this case, we'll just take voltmeter reading is equal to 1 by 50 into 9000 ohm. 0, 0 again cancel. 5 ones. Then 4 is remaining. 5 8s are 40. 180 ohms. So V is equal to 180 volts. So across the 9000 ohm we have 180 volt. Across the combination we got 40 volts. That means 180 plus 40 how much? 220 volts. So that is the supply voltage for this problem. I hope everybody understood this. Very, very easy. So practice like this so that you will understand how to solve when the meters are given. Even these questions can be asked in your exam. Okay. So thank you. Please subscribe and share the video to your friends and family, those who are studying electricity chapter.